MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Walker Buehler will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Stepping into the box, Conrad Chambers. He will lead this one off today.
For St. Louis, the designated hitter, number 5.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And there's one down now. Chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
At third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So coming to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out. Come on.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
At the plate, Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Gleyber.
And the pitch. To short, hit hard. DeYoung's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
That is third, the center fielder, Mancini.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
This guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits him in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
A designated hitter.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Row. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon. Second inning set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Cruz comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
That is it.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Colton Wong now. A ball and no strikes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now batting, Lucius Ginn. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, Lucius Ginn.
Here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he fouls this one off. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. The throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ginn leads off second with nobody out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Robinson Chirinos. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
His last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Lined into right, a base hit.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Looped out towards short. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 2. It's now 3-0 New York. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Mancini moving back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, Drew Robinson.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Pitch on the way. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Lifted in the air to center field. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Bader is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Mancini. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll reach for 1 and come up empty for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready now, Conrad Chambers back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A chance here for Miller at short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Takes this the other way to right. Ginn is there, 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Luke Voigt.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Wong moving to his left. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in to try it again, Lucius Ginn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fly ball to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, no one fielder.
Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 2-0 now. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. Torres at the bag. To Voit in time for the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. In there, 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone into Monument Park.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Brad Miller. He'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Robinson is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman,
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ.
Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now here's the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 4-0 New York lead. New inning set to get underway, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box now, Drew Robinson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1, here it is. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, Jason Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-1 to Jason Castro. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next will be the designated hitter, Conrad Chambers, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Weak grounder down the line at third. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0. Number 62 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 62.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Trey Mancini.
The center fielder, Trey.
Now the pitch.
Mancini.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
This is line to left. O'Neill is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in now, Luke Voigt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Miller is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Settling in now, Paul DeYoung. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Lucius Ginn.
The right fielder, Lucius.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting, catcher,
Robinson Chirinos will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Runners on first with 1 down. This one's down to third. Wong for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Colton Wong will stand in. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Ben.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Ready once again, Drew Robinson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They're down 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Brad Miller. First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. Martinez is there to put it away for out number 1.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a high chopper. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jason Castro. No hits to this point.
The catcher, Jason.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Fouled away. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. A reminder not to touch that remote after we're through, as you'll see full highlights of the ball game this afternoon exclusively right here on the show. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Conrad Chambers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 home to short. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Next to the Cardinals, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Striding in, Jose Martinez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider laid off for a ball.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one, hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 the score this afternoon. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Walker Bueller takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.